Let me describe a moment you've lived through. You spend hours analyzing the market. You find the setup. Structure is clean, indicators align, risk to reward makes sense. You enter the trade. Then the candle ticks against you. 2 points, maybe 3. Your heart rate jumps, your palms sweat, and a voice cuts through your thinking. Get out, protect what you have. So you exit. 5 minutes later, price explodes exactly where you planned without you. Or the opposite. The trade goes red, you know your stop is hit, but instead of closing, you freeze. You stare. You hope. You tell yourself it'll come back. A manageable loss turns into real damage. So let me ask you something important. Why does this keep happening? You're not unintelligent. You're not lazy. You understand the strategy. So why can't you execute it? Because the problem isn't on your chart. It's in your nervous system. Most people miss this part, and that's exactly why they stay stuck. Subscribe and don't be most people. Today, I'm going to show you an uncomfortable truth most traders never face. Your failures in the market are not a lack of skill. They are a biological survival response. And in trading, what feels safe is usually what destroys profitability. For nearly all of human history, uncertainty meant danger. A sound in the bushes wasn't information, it was a threat. So evolution built you an alarm system, the amygdala. Its job is simple: detect danger and react immediately. When it activates, blood flow is pulled away from the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logic, probability, and long-term planning. Here's the problem. Your nervous system does not distinguish between a predator and a losing trade. To your biology, financial loss feels like a threat to survival. So when uncertainty appears, your brain prioritizes emotional safety, not logical profit. Let me say that again, because this is the core of everything. Your brain does not care about your P&L. It cares about reducing anxiety right now. This explains almost every trading mistake. When you're in profit, anxiety rises, not because you're wrong, but because you fear losing what you've gained. Closing the trade provides instant relief. When you're losing, accepting the loss feels like pain, so your brain chooses denial. You ignore the stop, you avoid the click. Both behaviors have the same goal: end the discomfort. This creates a paradox most traders never recognize. They say they want to make money, but their behavior shows they want to feel comfortable. Psychology calls this prospect theory. A loss hurts roughly twice as much as an equivalent gain feels good. Trading, however, is a profession built entirely on discomfort and uncertainty. So what do traders do? They seek certainty. They exit winners early for certainty. They move stops to break even for certainty. They avoid valid trades because they don't feel right for certainty. You are not trading the market. You are paying the market to make you feel safe. And if you're chasing a strategy with a 90% win rate, understand this: you are not searching for an edge. You are searching for emotional anesthesia, and that does not exist. Most traders respond to this by learning more strategy. They believe the perfect setup will eliminate fear. It won't. The solution is not intellectual. It is physiological. This is nervous system conditioning. The market is a gym. Every time you hold a winning trade while your body screams, "Take the money," you're doing a rep. Every time you let a stop loss execute without interference, you're doing a rep. You are training your nervous system to tolerate uncertainty without reacting. You must break the association. Fear is not a command. A racing heart is not a signal. Discomfort is not danger. When the urge hits, don't fight it. Observe it. Name it. My amygdala is firing. Then check your rules. If your rules say hold, you do nothing. You sit on your hands. This feels unnatural, agonizing even. But this is the dividing line. The amateur acts to stop the pain. The professional allows the pain and executes anyway. Think of a pilot flying through turbulence. The plane shakes, their stomach drops, fear is present. But they don't react to their body, they react to instruments. Elite traders operate the same way. For a novice, emotion is an instruction. I'm scared, so I must exit. For a professional, emotion is just background noise. I'm scared and the trend is still valid. They separate internal state from market reality. This requires redefining what a good day means. For amateurs, a good day means profit. For professionals, a good day means rule execution. If you made money by breaking rules, that was a bad day. You reinforced emotional gambling. If you lost money while following rules, that was a successful day. You reinforced discipline. Consistency comes from boredom, not excitement. Trading is a mirror. It exposes fear, ego, impatience. You cannot suppress your biology. You will always feel fear. You will always feel greed. The edge is not eliminating emotion. The edge is not letting emotion drive. Real consistency is the ability to sit inside uncertainty and not flinch. Not because you feel confident, but because you trust your process more than your instincts. Your brain wants safety, but if you want to be a trader, sometimes you have to tell it, you're not in danger. Sit down.